I'm Reid from Rudeboy Custom, and this is my 1988 Toyota Cressida silhouette car. This is the hardest I've ever worked on a car. The amount of time that it took, I don't know if I was prepared for. I left 2 months to finish it, which I figured was adequate, but a build of this size takes a lot, especially if you're picky about the end result. I'm either going to do new tail lights in the panel or mesh in the panel so that the original tail lights shine through it. An iPhone.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't know how to execute it and how to make it look right.
Right?
It's hard to know where to start. Like, what's the first fucking piece to add? And like how to figure out all those angles. Like, I have a big thing of string that I've been like holding up against the car to like figure out angles. I mean, string is really good. It lets you visualize because you can like hold each string point to like make all your angles. Yeah, it's really hard to actually decide on something.
Let's go get ice cream.
Oh yeah, I got a Buster bar we could all share.
Has Dylan showed you his favorite part of the Ghostbusters theme song?
No.
Yep.
Those curves are gonna be really hard to replicate, especially if I can't get a fucking fiberglass sheet.
Be a lot easier if we had banter ice cream, just saying.
It'd be a lot easier if I could get a fucking response out of this motherfucker. Well, I just like fucking want to know what I can get, because like the materials I can get change the way that this gets constructed.
Oh, yeah.
This comes across here, that's going to want to come down and cut off the door handle, kind of, unless I pull it farther forward, but that might look weird if I pull it farther forward just to cover the door handle. Otherwise I might have to take it off, but then shaving it, that's going to add more labor. I could just continue it straight and cover the whole fucking door, but that might look funny. Something like that. Yeah, like a ducktail that's like right here, and then put a silhouette wing on the trunk. And there'd be a side step that comes out here that goes all the way to the front for the front to blend into. Well, like it'll come out to here and then like probably like 45 degree and then straight and then down. But I just like don't know how long to make this section where this should cut down. Like if I make it cut down right after the door handle, that'll make it a lot easier to design.
Before, when we filmed this as the worst Cressida ever, so it was 7M turbo.
It was a 7M turbo on a 5M with a rod knock.
Now we just got a 5M.
Yeah.
Sick.
Crusty 5M, but it runs good. Which is good. I'll have to put an air filter on it and fix all this shit. It's just like dangling.
Next day.
Time to MS paint the car, I guess. It's a start. That's a definite start. Doors no longer move, so that's good.
You didn't bring dog?
Not done.
It's making
You feel like that guy from Scooby-Doo that fucking, you know, comes out the water? Pretty fucking good. Got a couple ladders here.
Couple of ladders. That will go here, like this.
Sick.
That's really cool. So yeah, these are the side steps. Just kind of made like a ladder frame thing. And yeah, the fiberglass is just going to sit on this. We'll weld those to the car. This one for this side. And the flare will integrate into that. It'll come straight up the side here. And silhouette will come across like that. I think it should look pretty good. And I think the width is good too against the tire.
Let's see.
It's a little wider than it needs to be, I guess.
No, it'll look good.
Yeah.
Going?
That ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. Since Reid likes to jump the gun, he had already welded up these pieces without me being here or filming. Thanks for that.
Just doing my thing, you know?
Yeah, look where we're at. Dude, that looks fucking nuts.
About to have the biggest cressida in the continent. What? One here?
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'm on that. Close enough. Drank a couple beers, welded a couple things. Is it only day 3? Right. We're getting work done. The initial vision from when I first had the idea of building this car has changed quite a bit to what it is now, but it's shaping up and I'm really happy with it. Yeah, using a lot more pipe than I thought so far. A little over 100 feet, 104 feet roughly. Might have to buy more pipe. It's less daunting than I thought it would be. So far so good.
What next?
Do the other side, add some supports, figure out how to make the trunk work. I don't know.
Sweet.
Drink beers.
I didn't stay all last night. I went home at like 11 o'clock. Reid stayed up and finished the left side of the car. It's crazy seeing this thing in the daytime now. This looks insane.
So yeah, like both sides are finished now. Started welding this to the trunk, and I'm gonna weld this bar in here, cut this. I had to cut things short last night because I ran out of gas, but fortunately a friend of mine had a tank that I can borrow till the long weekend's over. And yeah, so I'm gonna weld this in, cut this, and then the trunk will open. This whole thing will open with the trunk.
And it'll just sit on this bar, like the bottom bar.
Yeah, sit on this bar. So I gotta get some like rubber or something so it doesn't vibrate like crazy. Add a couple more supports in the back end, maybe like a couple down there, and some like bracing to hold the sides together better because there's nothing in this big opening. So maybe like 2 bars here and like something to join it to the body. And then yeah, that'll be it for the back end, and then I just gotta wait to be able to do the front.
Like, I don't know.
That's a good feature.
I don't know what I want to do. It was fun.
Welds are no good. This thing's gonna fall apart, so I'm just gonna do this for him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna be great, Dylan.
Why? What am I doing wrong?
No, just go for it. They're gonna be great.
What am I doing wrong?
You're gonna do them right for me because I don't know how to weld. So just do it. Hurry up. Show me how it's done.
Fuck, man.
Let's have a look at that up close.
What do you mean?
There's a whole fucking black hole on top of it.
How does that happen?
So I'm just gonna fix up this weld that Dylan did here.
I'm sorry.
It's not gonna be fucking pretty because I had to fill like a 1/4-inch hole in the thing.
And try and wrap up the rear end tonight.
Yeah, it'll be done tonight. There's not much left to do. I gotta add like 1 support to the body here, a couple supports to hold this panel for the trunk, and oh yeah, these parts here. Gotta box that in.
Sweet.
But yeah, this will be done within an hour. I'll be done the rear end metal work, so. Okay, I'll feed it through the other way now.
Are you gonna tighten this thing or no?
No. See how this bends. This is a tubing roller for putting gentle curves in tube. Carl was kind enough to let me borrow this because I definitely didn't feel like buying one just to do this job once. And I think he bought one to do this job once, so it's just been sitting around in his shop.
What are you using it for?
To make the tube bend match the curve of the hood for the front of the silhouette. It's a cool tool. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, that's perfect. Fucking grinder just exploded and like smashed my thumb, so just like a little cut there, and then like the nails starting to turn purple, but I don't, it hurts to move it, but it's not that bad. Yeah. Good luck charm Dylan was gone yesterday.
Worries.
Dude, without the good luck charm, all fucking hell broke loose. Fucking smashed my phone screen. I was trying to like lean this up on one of the sawhorses to like be able to film us rolling that big ass fucking pipe. Yeah, it fucking fell and smashed. And then the grinder just exploded and fucking fucked up my thumb.
Sick.
So,
what's the plan today?
try to finish the front end. Try to finish all the steel work on the car. Maybe like prep and prime it. Steel looked like it's just a big circle.
Oh wow.
I'm like trying to set it up on the fucking thing. Boom, that's it. Getting fucked up.
Alright, let's get started.
That's Seth.
The audacity. Pulling up bitchless again.
Dude, you didn't tell me to bring bitches
On
this
wires. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to drive this car. Alright, let's try different angles.
Did you feel it hitting?
I hit it on pavement at one point.
Like pretty hard?
Yeah, feel it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Camera on the ground.
Yeah, dude.
How's that look?
Yeah, it's sick.
Good headlight. I'm glad I bought these. And they're new old stock SUV Marshall. Front shape is all done. Added this piece, or this whole thing. So like this is gonna come straight in. The headlights are gonna be in there. It'll have like a little grill or something. And yeah, so got like the angles and height and everything of this figured out. Got the whole front end tied into these two big front bars to make it like sturdy. So now it's really sturdy, which is good. It's gonna need to be sturdy. When I test drove it today, the weld broke when it hit the ground, so now it probably won't do that, so that's good. Now I just gotta add a whole bunch more bars to support everything and mount the headlights and start putting fiberglass on it and bodywork it and paint it and build a spoiler and build another spoiler and build an exhaust. And then it's done, you know? It's not much work. Detail the interior, make the stereo work.
Fix the brakes.
Fix the brakes.
And
I'd say, hey, anybody got a brake booster, send it my way, but this video won't be out.
Yeah, true. Alright, well, it's 1 in the morning. We're gonna wrap this shit up for now. I think we'll probably kick back at it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
It's gonna be fun. Maybe we'll invite some people over and fucking have a fun Scotch-Brite car wash.
Then a fire.
And then a fire, yeah. Make s'mores. Yeah, front's like almost done. Metalwork is almost done. It's like a couple more bars that gotta get welded in, and then it's finished. Oh yeah, the sheets of stuff. We'll see if that shit works. Fuck. Hope I don't gotta return it.
Sheets of what?
It's FRP, so it's like plastic, but like fiberglass reinforced. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I'm like not totally sure if it'll work. But if it doesn't work out, then car's getting a shitty paint job, and then I'll redo all the fiberglass and repaint it again another time. It's a prototype. We'll see if it works. Gonna have to tweak it probably, but. See that? See that shit right there?
Line.
That's how you draw a fucking line. Most people don't got any clue how to draw a line. You know that? That's a fucking line.
These new kids, man.
Dude, those Gen Z, they never drawn a fucking line properly.
Not in their fucking life. Soft hands.
That's a fucking millennial line if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna ease it in nice and slow.
Oof. Now what?
I don't know.
Understanding, otherwise
I think I'm recording now.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little update. Added these pieces here to kind of finish off the shape there. Finish these wing end plates. I don't know if this is last right now or not. Yeah, so they're all welded in there. And then added these supports here too. Because the back end was sagging a little bit, so now it's a lot more solid. Yeah, this little triangle here as well. It's coming along. Definitely needs a bit more. What do you think, Austin?
Good.
Good? Oh, exposure, there we go. And we got a new helper. Aaron's busting his ass sanding on this thing. Trying to get it all ready for primer. And yeah, it's shaping up. So just added this headlight adjuster to be able to aim the headlights. Yes! 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 Oh, yeah.
How'd you come up with that?
I don't know. It was just touching the rim really good, so we pushed the car and let it scrape on the rim. And it made a perfect mark.
Now you know where to set your fitment?
We'll see how it looks. I'm gonna cut it and then see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully it's good.
I got the fisheye out.
Oh god. Got the 20s on that.
Ready for SEMA. Does it fit over the tire?
Yeah, it's sitting on top of it. It's sitting over the tire right now. Okay, so that's roughly where the tire is.
Sticking out.
Yeah.
You feeling better about the material now?
Yeah, it's better. I don't hate it. It's seemingly easy to work with. It cuts nice. Seems flexible enough. Might have to heat gun some shit to get it to fit how I want, but so far not so bad.
Vision's coming along. Looks good.
It is coming along. It's gonna take a while to get all these cut. Those front curve pieces are gonna be a bitch.
A lot has happened since I've been here.
Yeah, we got dusty. Started cutting the panels, got most of them cut. Almost all of the panels for the car are cut. Yeah, I've just been like lining them all up and making sure they're all like sanded flat and everything. It's been a lot of work, but it's like taken shape really well. Working with these panels has been not as bad as I thought it was, but also still there's a lot to make it sit flat when we glue it down is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Like what I've been doing is I've been screwing on each panel and then running the grinder disc along the edge to make it like level with the metal.
Yeah.
So like getting the panels on has like changed the whole look of the car.
Yeah.
10 more days till touring. I haven't even like picked a paint color.
Yeah, I can see the bags in your eyes.
Yeah.
Not sleeping.
Need workers. You'll be compensated with Old Milwaukee and pizza.
I don't see anything.
Stressed out, still lots to do, but paint turned out okay. There's a couple areas that aren't perfect, but for an outside paint job in the middle of the night, it's not bad. Put the headlights in, change the brake booster, build an exhaust, mount the taillights, wire the taillights, shorter strut, clean the interior out, wire the stereo. That's part of it, for sure. I don't think these are it. Don't look right. I think it's time to make some clear lights.
That'll do.
Let's make some lights. Taillights I bought, I'm not happy with the round ones. So last second, night before touring, decided, hey, I'll make my own taillights. So I've folded up these metal boxes. I stole the light panel from the ceiling, and we're gonna cut some holes in the back and make these work. It's a 200SX light housing that pops in. And yeah, it's gonna get glued to the inside and the back of the car.
So I guess, Reid, out of everything that we just saw, what was the hardest part of putting this car together?
I mean, staying motivated with it was probably the hardest part. Like, there were so many like points in the build where it's like, okay, I'm getting close, like just got to finish this one thing, and it just piles on like 10 more things. And when you think you're almost done, it's not.
Right.
Like, it took twice as long than I thought it would take. I was hoping I'd have time to spare, but I mean, we were down to the wire installing taillights in the car the day of the event. It's a totally new project for me. I've never done anything like this before. The Angel car, for example, like most of the original body is still visible and is still part of the design. So like shaping the flares, making a depot that fits up to the flares, like all that stuff. Like, it had reference points we could reference off the body. Whereas this, there wasn't really any reference points. I was kind of creating my own. Like, I mean, the only thing, like it's got a hood, a door, a roof, and a top of a trunk.
Right.
The rest of it is all imagination. So,
what does it cost to build something like this?
Like, not including paint, it was probably like $2,000. I guess not including paint and wheels.
Right.
It honestly just drives like a normal car. I mean, like my idea of a normal car. Maybe not everybody else's, but like it doesn't drive any different than any other Cressida that's low like this. You just have to know that there's like another 3 feet of front end and it's a little wider.
Oh yeah, we heard that it got a little bit of attention in a Facebook community group.
Yeah, somebody saw it the day after touring. We took it out for breakfast and just had it parked outside of the restaurant, and somebody posted a picture of it on, I think it was like British Columbia Photos or something like that. Yeah, the comments were pretty entertaining. This thing needs to go on the hoist to fucking get gas in it.
That's fucked.
Kind of pull out, like what we just saw right there. There's like one of those on the side of the road. I'll show you. Said the car died in the same place he bought it.
It was meant to be. I think the car just wants to be here and live here. If anybody has a CNC shop and they want to make an adapter so that this can thread in and have like a hose attachment, I would be forever thankful, so then I don't have to do this to fill the car up. Oh shit. This is the OSHA approved way. Here we go.
Easy.
Fucking genius. This is the best way to fill your Cressida with gas.
I'll keep this around too. So next time you need it.
Next time I need it, like, I need to fill up. You got an hour?
You gotta put it in like a glass case that says like break in case of Reid. Like
unload 4 jerry cans into it. Because this isn't even gonna bring it up to a quarter tank, I don't think.
no.
This big jerry can was full.
Oh, okay.
But like I feel like this car would probably take like 4 of those.
HDMI to R5. US R5.
So we got a handful of questions on a Q&A that we did on our Instagram story a couple days before making this video. And we're going to go through a couple of the good questions in here and get Reid to answer them. One question that I saw that came up a lot was, why silver? I think people kind of want to know why you chose this paint color. There's also some questions around, you know, is it ever going to get a crazy paint job? Do you ever plan on doing a livery on it?
Yeah, I mean, initially I wanted to do a two-tone, like silver and blue. I was just kind of down to the wire, like didn't have time to think about a paint scheme. I feel like I need a bit of space to come up with ideas, so it was basically just, I liked silver as a color and I thought it was a good color if there's only going to be one, so shoot at silver, picked the best one I could think of, and yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'd like to do something different with the color. I don't want it to stay solid silver forever. I think it was really cool to have it simple, all silver. Like, I think it really showed off the lines of the car. But no, I would like to do more for future specs. I'm not sure how far into the future that'll be.
Right.
Like, I could have painted it yellow or red or blue or anything.
Yeah.
And I think that silver makes the car itself stand out for what it is, rather because it's not the color that's doing the talking, it's the car itself.
Do you know approximately how much weight got added to this car when you built it like this?
I calculated this out at one point because I was curious myself. I want to say total around 300 pounds, maybe 4. There's roughly 300 feet of 1x1 steel tube, and they're 15 pounds for a 20-foot bar. So I'm bad at math. Like, you guys do the math. Although, I mean, I took off probably 100 pounds. Like, there's no fenders, there's no bumpers. All that stuff's been removed, so who knows?
One thing that I wanted to mention as well is there's a lot of people that didn't ask questions but just had a lot of positive stuff to say. Like, there's a lot of people that just said, I love it, or what a cool car, things like that. Which, I mean, you kind of missed the point of a Q&A with that one, but thanks for the positivity. I think that's cool. Was there an inspiration for this car's design? And if there was, what was it?
I mean, there's a lot of inspiration, mainly models. The one that I initially wanted to use as my main inspiration, it's called the Love Machine. The body very similar to the Love Machine. I think now the way the car currently is, only really the front end is similar to that. Right. But yeah, I think just there's a lot of different models that I kind of pulled inspiration from. There's not a lot of actual cars that are like this to be able to reference to. A lot of that was kind of in the early 2000s. So.
Have you tried having a hot homemade meal with all of your homies inside the car? It looks spacious.
I mean, it's no more spacious inside the car.
Yeah, it's just
it's the same
it's
inside.
It's just an X7 Cressida.
I have not had a hot homemade meal in there, no.
We might have to fix that.
I don't even know if I've had co-op breakfast in there. Yeah, maybe we'll do another video another day. Turkey dinner in the Cressida.
I'll make another turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey dinner in the
We'll hang
Cressida.
a chandelier in there maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
there's about 6 different people that asked how many beers were consumed while building this car.
Well, the short answer is a lot.
Yeah.
The slightly longer answer is I think more beers got drank building this car than I've drank in my entire life. Like if we're talking combined, like with everybody that was here helping, and I think the amount of beers.
Do you think there was enough beers drank that if you melted down all the metal from the beer cans, you could have made panels for the car?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that, but
there's always something you can aspire towards, I guess.
It seemed like every couple of days I was buying a case of beer, and it's been a while now, so I apologize if I'm forgetting anybody. A lot of people helped on this, and we're in and out. So thanks to Dylan for keeping me motivated. Like there's a lot of days where I didn't really feel like working on it. He's like, all right, let's go. Like we're filming today. Like let's get in the garage. Let's get this shit done. And so that was a huge motivator. Yeah, I'd like to thank Zach and Cynthia. They put in a lot of work on this thing, helped out a lot. Austin, he was here a lot helping out. Skip and Isaac came up a couple times to help out. Brian, he wired the whole stereo and helped with a few things. TJ helped me with the taillights and a few other things. Yeah, and I mean, like when it came down to the wire, like last minute stuff, like I feel like I had a whole team that were just like doing things, and yeah, I don't know if I forgot. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to thank Aki for painting the car. We had to redo a lot of it, and yeah, he was here for all of it, and it was a big help. Aaron was also a huge help. He was here helping a lot. Oliver, he came and did like a last minute interior detail on this. It was disgusting in there, and now it's actually like a normal car again. Yeah, I know I'm definitely forgetting some people, and yeah, sorry for that. But yeah, I mean, having people to help you with this stuff, like having like a team, is everything. With the help that I got, I don't think I could have finished this. Yeah, I wouldn't have had the motivation to just be grinding on this every day by yourself. I'd like to thank Old Milwaukee and Alice in Chains. We could thank Banter Ice Cream, but really they just stole productivity, really. So like they're kind of like the bad guy in this whole build. If Banter Ice Cream didn't exist, we would have finished 5 days sooner. Thank you to Pizza Time for giving us the fuel we needed to keep working and not leave. Olive Chicken.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You know, I know we end every video by saying that, but this one especially, if you've made it this far, I think this is probably the longest video we've ever put on our channel, and there's a reason behind that. You know, we wanted to start 2025 with a really strong video, but also it takes a really long time to put something like this together. You know, Dylan had 31 days of folders saved from filming the build process of this video, and that's like 9+ hours a day of filming alone. Not to mention, you know, filming this, you know, collecting questions for a Q&A, filming summer touring, like all the different places this car has showed up. And yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully you feel like all your questions have been answered. If there's anything you still want to know, maybe ask it down in the comments and we'll try and get the answer for you. Yeah, we should have some really great content coming this year, and we're really looking forward to sharing it with you. If this is your first time ever watching a Checkpoint video, we're glad you're here, and maybe go watch something in our back catalog. You know, we've got hundreds of videos that we've made over the years and lots of stuff just like this. And if you want another way of supporting us beyond just liking, comment, subscribing, and, you know, sending these videos to your friends, go check out our store. You know, www.shopcheckpoint.com. We've got a huge slew of inventory, things between, you know, branded merchandise as well as you know, all the stuff that we import from Japan, car parts, little trinkets, all sorts of stuff like that. So go check that out. That's a great way of supporting what we're doing. Helps us keep putting together videos like this. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.